chosen ones. How are you guys doing? Okay, so today let's talk about how people see our gifts and find any way or excuse to put us down. Now, I'm talking about this because as a chosen one, you guys would have experienced people having something negative to say about who you are, okay? No matter what you do, people are not happy. Whichever direction you choose to take, there will be somebody who is not happy. That is why, chosen ones, we just need to be ourselves. We need to just be proud of our gifts and show our gifts and shine as much as possible, because those who are going to criticize or judge or whatever, they're going to do it anyway. And it's their criticism, judgment is coming from their insecurities. But I never cease to be surprised at how people think they have a right to judge, to criticize, almost like they know us. You see, it's almost like they know us, but the sad thing is that you've never met me a day in your life. And yet you think it's okay to come and comment on something that I do or suggest something, that you think would be good. Well, why don't you do it then? Let me give you an example, chosen ones. So I love speaking and I have been doing videos for years and years. And I used to do like lives. I used to do like Facebook lives. I've got a group on Facebook that I used to do lives in. And again, these things I'll probably share with you in the future at some point. But I remember my Facebook lives, they used to be of an encouraging nature. So I really stepped it up when lockdown happened, and when COVID was rife and everyone was like in lockdown, they couldn't go out. And so I started doing my lives more and more and more. And now one of the things I do like to speak about, which I haven't really spoken about on this channel, is finances, financial health, financial freedom, those kind of things, because I believe that education should be made available for everyone. And so that is one of the things I like to talk about a lot. Now, I used to, do my lives. I used to talk about, tips and tricks and things that people should do and why they're not doing it. And, just having general one-on-one chat with people on my lives. And I remember getting a message, for every positive comment, every 10, 20 positive comments, there will be one person who has something ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous to say. And this person took their time to go and send me a private message on Facebook to say to me, oh, you talk so much about finances and about financial freedom and all this kind of stuff, but what are you doing for the kingdom of God? And I thought to myself, firstly, I don't even know you and you do not know me, okay? All you see is the 30 minutes, an hour lives that I do, but you don't know my life behind the screen. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what my passions are. You don't know anything. And so for you to come into my messages and then say to me, oh, what are you doing for the kingdom of God? Who exactly are you? Number one, who are you to ask me that question? And what gives you the right to ask me that question? And so I read it. And at first I was like, what? Like, why are people so quick to judge others or to have something to say or to tell others what they should be doing when they should be focusing on their own salvation? They should be focusing on themselves. And he came at me from such an aggressive manner that it totally just put me off. And I thought to myself, I will never give you the time of day to even respond to that message. If perhaps he had come with a nicer tone, a tone of love, maybe, I might have, but most likely not anyway, because what I do for God, my relationship with God has nothing to do with you. It's as simple as that. I don't know you from anywhere. And so I just find it interesting how rather than focus on themselves and what they're doing, because he could see that I was getting a lot of he could see that I was getting a lot of interaction with people and I was getting a lot of likes and people were sharing my videos and whatever have you, that it got to him, right? And so, yeah, chosen ones, we will have people that will randomly judge us and criticize us and feel that they have the right, feel entitled to say something to us because of what we do and who we are, you know? And it's just something I've come to deal with. And I think that once you put yourself online and in front of people and you are chatting and you've put yourself online, you will definitely attract some people like that. And so it comes with it. It comes with it. But I just find it interesting how people can do that. Okay. Another thing is how sometimes people will try and make us feel bad because we are above them. And I don't mean above them as in like, oh, we're above them. No, I mean, we are actually factually above them. So, for example, I'm doing an exam and it's a practice test or whatever. And I've got someone who's sitting by me who's also doing the same exam. And the examiner, as it's a practice, they're calling out the questions and I'm writing down, I'm getting them all right. And they're unsure and they're not, and they haven't done the work and revision or whatever. And then it's almost like, oh, well, are you going to help me, or why am I not getting it, and all this kind of stuff. Well, chosen ones do the work. They want to excel. They want to do well. They want to do their best. And so that is part of the character. That's part of who they are. And so you can't get angry at me because I've done my work. I revised. I've done everything I needed to in order to get all these questions right. But you try and make me feel bad about it. And, it's the whole thing of, well, if I don't have it, then why should you? And it shouldn't be like that. We are who we are. And because of that, we need to shine our light bright, regardless of the jealousy, regardless of how people want to make us feel, regardless of the looks and the comments and the slide remarks, regardless of it all. We need to just continue to be ourselves, continue to stand up tall, stand up confidently, and walk in our purpose, chosen ones. But yeah, the audacity of people to just not accept things how they are, okay? Chosen ones are not quick to judge people. We are not quick to point a finger. We are not quick to say, oh, you should. We're not like that because we're very humble people. But the point of the matter is a lot of people are not. And it's quite interesting how the people that need to be humble are not. So, yeah, I just thought I wanted to talk about that. And, also the energy that you feed into these comments. Like if somebody tries to be negative towards me, oh my dear, I will not even give you the time of the day. I will not respond to that comment. I will just leave God to deal with it because I don't want any negativity. I don't want any bad vibes. I want to remain where I am. I want to remain in a good place. I want to remain happy. I want to remain focused. I want to remain in my purpose. And I don't want anyone to try and bring me down to take me out of that. And so when people do come at you in an aggressive or rude way, just ignore it and move on, because they do not even deserve your time or your energy. So chosen ones, let's continue to keep doing what we're doing. Let's continue to lift up this world. Let's continue to take baby steps, even if we have to get to where we want to get to, because even baby steps, tiny steps, will still get us to our destination. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a bit of a serious one, actually. I think, I'm not quite sure. I was just talking. My name is Anita. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell as well, because it will tell you whenever I post a new video. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.